Hello, we're the Homeschool Helpers, and today we're going to do literacy. Here are some of the things we do to do literacy.
That's an excellent demonstration of literacy.
Literacy.
No, it's fine. We're still filming.
Yeah.
So,
Anyways,
hold on. So, what's one of the things we do to warm up sometimes?
So,
Mad Libs.
Mad Libs. So, you can go on madlibs.com to get like free Mad Libs for doing it at home.
Or you can get the app. Also, I think there's a Mad Libs app if you don't have a book, so that you can get free Mad Libs and access to them. But so why are Mad Libs good?
They help you think of adjectives like nouns, plural nouns, and all this stuff to help you I guess learn, and they're funny.
So they kind of help you warm up your brain for writing, which is what we do. So, and they're funny, like you said. So, so you guys are gonna do a Mad Lib, right?
Yeah, each other.
So basically, one of us will sit over here, and there will be a pillow on top of the Mad Lib, so we can't see what the other person's thing is.
Well, we don't want to see what the title is, so it doesn't influence your the words that you're giving, right?
Yeah. So I'll sit over there, and Jack will start. Okay.
All right, and then after this, we'll show you the next thing we do, which is one of my favorite things to do with the kids, is one great sentence, which has really elevated their writing. It's been awesome. So, all right, we'll be back shortly after we have some Mad Libs started. So sometimes before if you're not used to doing Mad Libs or not used to remembering your English grammar, at the front of the book there's a description of each of the different parts of speech and things: adjective, adverb, noun, verb.
You can pause it if you like.
Yeah, you can pause this. An exclamation. It asks for specific things sometimes, and a plural noun it also describes as well. So if you need to review those before starting, that's always helpful.
Adjective. Slippery.
So Nico says slippery for an adjective. So we'll come back for more after they are done with this Mad Lib, and we'll read it.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah. So I did one for Jack, and I'm going to state it first.
So the Mad Libs? Okay, let me look at it real quick.
What theme is it?
All right.
What's the theme?
It says what to do when you have a cold. So they filled in the nouns and plural nouns and all the various things.
Okay.
And now Nico is going to read it. Nice and clear, please.
You can always tell when you're getting a cold because your carnival will feel stuffy and you will have a boombox ache. The first thing to do is to get a couple of pennies and then get your hot glue gun and rest. And drink plenty of oil. Sometimes it's fun being sick. Food is brought to you by a cyborg, so you can eat and watch TV. Your temperature is taken by putting a shampoo in your
Putting a shampoo in your Waterloo?
Okay.
I didn't say that. Okay.
I don't know. Okay, let's go.
If your temperature goes over 62 degrees, a doctor should be called. He will thump on the Tootsie Pop and say, "Pow!" And then he will ask you what leg you ate the night before and x-ray your stomach. Finally, he will give you a rusty advice on how to get well. If you do what he says, you'll feel red in no time at all.
All right, that's one, and then we'll have Jack over. Okay, and Jack here is going to read the Mad Lib that he wrote out that Nico answered questions on. How to housebreak a baby dinosaur. And they have filled out all of the parts of speech with random words. And here we go.
According to the world-famous P trainer, Jack, housebreaking a baby dinosaur is easy as ABV. His/her current slippery selling book, Down Dinosaur Down, guarantees that your pet will be potty saw in 1 week, or your crossbow back. This book is filled with gritty advice, is very gracefully written. Here are a few examples. Before you begin training, spread elephants on all of the coconuts in your house. Always call your baby dinosaur by name and look it directly in the foot when giving commands. If your baby dinosaur accidentally wets the dolphin, stay calm and do not spank its large intestine. All baby dinosaurs respond to praise. When yours performs well, reward it by patting its kidneys or scratching its ears. That's it.
Nice. All right, so that's our warm-up in literacy. And then we will move on to one great sentence in a moment. Okay, so we're back, and then the next part of literacy class, that one of our favorite activities, one of my favorite activities as their teacher, is one great sentence. This is something we do almost every day, even in addition to other literacy. It's just something we do. Thank you. Okay, so Jack, what do we do with one great sentence, basically?
So we basically just write a really good sentence about like a topic that we think about. It could be about just nature outside, or it could be like something really descriptive, or it could just be your imagination.
Right. So sometimes it's fiction. It can be fiction, which you're allowed, which depending on, sometimes I give an assignment, sometimes I let you guys choose. If it's nonfiction, sometimes I ask you to draw on either a recent experience, like what you did outside, like whether it's maybe in the snow or on ice, or sometimes it's from a recent vacation. I ask you to do a one for each night of the vacation. So anyway, what we're going to do is, with one great sentence, we also, after you write what you feel is your best version of one great sentence, you then use a thesaurus, right?
Yeah, we edit it with different words that mean basically the same thing, kind of, as another word, but it's different and it's like more, I guess, descriptive.
And elevated too. It really elevates writing. So you look at the thesaurus for synonyms and you find things, not to make it more complicated, but
to make it more like better. Like instead of ran, you could do like
jogged or like skipped. Something
exactly. So just little ways to elevate the writing. And the point of this exercise is that any child, doesn't matter how young or how old, it builds confidence in their writing, and they're able to just have a greater depth in their writing. It seems like when we start with one great sentence, everything seems to flow a lot better for the add-on assignments that we add on based on grade level.
Yeah.
So, all right. So the boys are going to get to work on their one great sentence, and we'll be back and share them in just a second. Okay. So Jack has finished his one great sentence so far. Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. As Nico and I weaved around the mass of mosquitoes and sidestepped the dark black goose poop, we sailed our rudimentary rafts around the dirty pond.
All right, great. That's good. Nico, will you read me your one great sentence?
At Golden River in Colorado, we cheerfully sat on the gritty concrete steps, gobbling our exquisite bonfire burritos.
Nice. All right, so that's one great sentence. And then I'm just going to pan over to the board to elevate the assignment. We have them either add on to make it a full great paragraph. Jack can often write, as an 8th grader, he does a great 5-paragraph essay, or sometimes we have them write a speech. The idea of the one great sentence, or any of those, is actually to accomplish the assignment in just one sitting, just like a regular in-class assignment. So this is just basically one of those skills they need in school to be able to sit at a test or whatever and have the teacher give an assignment, and for them to be able to sit down and begin writing quality writing as soon as they begin, and to finish it quickly, right guys?
Yep.
So this has been hugely helpful in elevating their writing and building confidence with writing. So, all right, and we hope you enjoy. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.